back to another morning word. For those new to this is where I share a couple-minute video really to share for my own personal Bible study. Why? Because I wanted to see your life go from here to here, because I know God has done it in me and I believe he wants to do it in you. Why do I say that? Well, God left us this promise. He says, I come to give you life and life more abundantly. Well, how do we do that? Well, he says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if we can think like God, if we can start to renew our minds to think like God, there is nothing that is impossible for you. There's no valley that you can't come through and no mountaintop that you can't reach, because there's nothing that's impossible for God. So there'll be nothing that's impossible for you. So gotta say, this is not a pastor, not a evangelist, don't work for the church, as someone who loves Jesus, okay, and just genuinely wanted to pass on the things that God's done from in my life into your life. So please study whatever I'm saying, take notes, and if it makes sense to you, run with it. If not, dismiss it and just take it as a good video. All right, God bless you. So let's get into this. We're going to be reading and getting our inspiration today from the book of 1 Samuel, reading from chapter 8, verse 10 and 11, and it reads this. Samuel told all the words of the Lord to the people who were asking him for a king. He said, this is what the king who will reign over you will do. He will take your sons and make them serve you with their chariots and horses, and they will run in front of his chariots. I'm going to call this morning's word, think through before you do. Think through before you do. Now, Samuel warned the nation of Israel that the very thing that they desired, okay, the thing that they were asking for and that they wanted would actually in the end destroy them. It will be the very thing that destroys them. Now, he warned them all the different ways and they still wanted it. They didn't think through what it was that they were truly asking for. And we have to be so careful that the very things that we ask for, the very things that we're desiring, okay, don't become the very things that actually end up destroying our lives. Let me give you an example. You know, someone, you meet this girl and you know she's not right for you. You know, all the signs are there that, this is going to be terrible, but you go ahead with it anyway. And it's all right for a couple of months, but give it a couple of years and that lady ends up breaking your heart. That lady destroys you, but you had all the warnings, you didn't think it through. Or it may be that crowd, that you're hanging around that crowd and everyone's saying you shouldn't do it, but you haven't thought it through. Now that crowd is now influencing you. You're now living a life that you didn't want to live. And there, because of all the things that you've done in that crowd, all the opportunities have closed down for you that you wanted, because you didn't think through, okay, the very things that you were desiring at that time. So here's the question of the morning. The question of the morning is this. Are you thinking through about the thing that you desire and the blessings or curses that it will bring? Are you thinking through the thing that you want? Will it bring a blessing or will it bring a curse to your life? Here's the lesson of the day. The lesson of the day. Before you ask to receive something, okay, really think to yourself, will I truly be blessed by this request? Not all things that we think we want, okay, will hold a good return. Not everything that you want will hold a good return. And if you just think about it for a moment, seek some advice from it, you'll realize the very thing that you're asking for could be the very thing that destroys you. So here's the action of the day. Action of the day is this. Think through, seek advice on the things that you're desiring to ensure that when you receive it, it produces the results you truly, genuinely want. All right, God bless you. As we always say with Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. Please subscribe to our Gen TV YouTube channel, okay, so you get these videos and other videos Monday to Friday. But more importantly, please share this with one person, because I truly believe this. If we can change the mindset of one person, we could change a community. If we can change a community, I truly believe that we can change the world. So God bless you. Thank you for joining us and see you soon for another morning word.